Hello everyone, today I will show you our alliance match with the Brazilian team named Filhos de Inquisicao. This is the fourth match of the group stage of the tournament OGSS Conference League. In this video I will show you how our team achieved victory in the middle of day 3 after our opponent surrendered. Let me start with the presentation of our team. So, in Germany, we have Mr. Beer, that's me. Italy is Fletch, great player with a lot of knowledge about the game mechanics, very active, with great experience in alliance matches. He won many tournaments. I don't want to list out of his achievements, but in one of our last CBR he managed to beat about 8 players alone and won 4th place, completely alone against 5 coalitions. The rest of the Valhalla players in that tournament were deleted. For me, he is one of the best fighters in the game. Next to him is Radium Drinker, who plays in France. In the last edition of Heroes Alliance tournament, he was in the Sons of Odin team, with which they managed to reach the quarterfinals of HAT. A player with experience in Alliance matches, solid player, very communicative, adaptable player with high activity. In Spain we have Frosty, one of our key players. He was part of Sons of Odin in Heroes Alliance tournament and he won. He reached the quarterfinals of that tournament together with Radium Drinker. He participated with Warriors of Valhalla in a lot of competitive tournaments, so he have a lot of experience in competitive games. And in Morocco we have Tegalat, one of our strongest players that can help with strategy, can organize the others, help with economy. He created a lot of good stuff for Valhalla to use to make it easier to plan for strategy, economy and things in alliance matches and big maps, big competitive maps. Yeah, he is a really good fighter and for sure one of our strongest players with a lot of experience in alliance matches. So our plan was Morocco, Tegalat, to jump in Greece, like we want 1 versus 1 Morocco against Ottoman, to keep Ottoman troops locked down so we can exploit Austria. Spain will support Germany and will defend the shores of France. France will attack Innsbruck, this region. Italy will attack that single cove under Innsbruck because his roads for additional troops which can support that region is really bad, and we can turn them into attackers if they don't use mines properly. And Germany will be heavily fortified against Russia, and if near that north, if Sweden tries to land, and Germany will use his army to attack Austria in that single wood next to Innsbruck, which will cause Austria to leave Breslau, and when they leave Breslau to defend their capital, Spain will take Breslau because Spain will be in Germany, and Spain will defend Germany with support of German cars are in that line here. So in short, our idea was to lock Otto, to isolate Austria, and to smash Austria in these two regions here. This was our original plan. We changed during the game, but you will find out later. In order for Morocco to land on time, we used an army from Italy that captured the first region of Greece, so that Morocco could land there and not lose much morale. And then this army returned back to Italy. Like, we took many AI countries, with the key moment being that we managed to take over more capitals than the enemy, which was interesting because they have more access to capitals because of the Balkans, but they didn't capture Bucharest, Sofia, so they captured only Belgrade, the capital of Serbia, the capital of Greece, and I think that was everything. Yes. Thus day 2 ended with complete dominance by the warriors of Valhalla. Like, France took Belgium and I think Switzerland. Spain took European part of Portugal. Morocco took the African part of Portugal and landed in Greece. As you know, the first country that landed in Greece was Italy, just Morocco reinforced that region to attack Ottoman. Yes. And as I said, Italy secured Morocco by capturing a Greek legion, so that Morocco would have a place to land, and Germany managed to capture Denmark, these regions here, and Poland, which was interesting because he was fighting with Russia for Poland and Germany won. Like, Germany's takeover of Poland separated Russia from Austria, and Russia had a very long way to go and took a long time to send reinforcements, which left several regions of Austria completely undefended, with Germany subsequently exploited. Interestingly, they focused a lot of cars in Austria, as well as fortresses along the entire border, but their choice for an offensive country was Russia, which is not a very good idea because of the long roads. Russia is easy to defend, but in this situation it is not very effective on the offensive because of the time for his cavalry to arrive at the front line. But it is understandable why they choose Russia. They wanted to defend with Austria and Ottoman. The problem is that they only produced 5 barracks, and we had 18 divided in Germany, Italy and France. So that's the map on day 2. And that's the map at the beginning, I think. I'm not sure. Okay, that's the map on day 3. Uh, yes, okay. At the beginning of day 3, Austria was alone. There were no reinforcements from either Russia or the Ottomans. Let me check. Okay, that's picture how we uh, conquered Poland. What was the picture? Okay, how we landed. Second. Okay, that was okay. Uh, there was no reinforcements from either Russia or the Ottomans, who were occupied and were very late, which gave us the opportunity to attack them from the west in these three regions. Do I have more good screenshots? Okay. Um, so in the middle of day 3 we were in front of the capital of Vienna and the enemy decided to surrender. Look, I don't have screenshots of how Germany conquered these regions of that part of the map here. But really interesting was that Austria decided to go on offensive against Germany, but Germany locked them at maximum distance. So with additional reinforcements from France, we smashed them and they were walked, so they can't explain from that battle. And France used that to take Innsbruck, and at that time Germany pressure Linz, so they will need to free Breslau to support Vienna. After that Germany take this region is not called Breslau. What was his name? Let me check, I'm sorry. Praga. That was Praga, yes. Okay. And Germany take Krakow, Budapest, Lemberg. That was completely free regions for us. Completely free. And Vienna was surrounded by outside. And that was the moment when they decided to surrender. As you can see. And day 4 we completely conquered the whole world. Okay, that was our match against that Brazilian team named, what was their name? Inquisicao. Let me check, please. Filhos da Inquisicao. We won day 3 after they surrendered with a really effective, really good game for our players. So I'm happy because of this win we qualified in the next stage of OGSS Conference League, and we will continue to play in this game against other strong opponents in our future matches. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry for my bad English. I'm trying, and I hope you understand me. And continue to play, guys. You need to play alliance matches with us for sure, because there is a lot of things that you can learn in these matches, like game mechanics, how to use mines, how to turn them into attackers, how to defend yourself properly, how to attack properly, and a lot of things for sure. Thank you for watching, and I hope this video helped some of our players to understand more about competitive alliance matches. Thank you.